everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and my co-host is currently over there taking a nap somewhere, so I can't feature him. I know my background is a really big mess right now. I didn't make my bed, stuff's kind of all over the place. For those of you who don't know, I actually have epilepsy, so I had a seizure a couple days ago, and I'm still trying to kind of recover all the way. I feel like I'm about 75 to 80% of the way there, but I still have a little bit more to go. I'm feeling okay though, everything is fine. I've had epilepsy for very probably close to half of my lifetime, so I'm pretty used to it. I'm just trying to recover a little bit more, so if this video seems a little choppy and like all over the place, then don't mind it. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna post this, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a super easy, super simple look, and yeah, so if you want to see how this looked, then just keep on watching. My co-host is over there in the stack of ginormous pillows. I feel like I've been on a pretty good roll as far as posting. I have a vlog that I'm going to post. However, I feel like I don't really have enough footage, so I'm hoping maybe by the end of the week I'll have a little bit more, because I kind of want to do a vlog of the week that I'm having and post that possibly on a Sunday. Keep an eye out for that one. I ordered the Riviera palette. That should be here before too long, hopefully. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my Tatcha silk canvas and a little bit of my Professional, just where my pores are a little bit more prominent. You guys probably can't tell on camera, but I can definitely tell in person that my skin is getting better. I'm not really breaking out that much. I do have a lot of spots on my face, but that's mostly just dark spots, kind of residue left over from breakouts and such. But yeah, I feel like my skin has kind of been getting a little bit better. I'm not looking for all of my acne to somehow disappear overnight, but wouldn't that be nice? I'm trying to get as much content out as I can. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes trying to keep up with everything, especially, you know, going to work and doing all that good stuff as well. But what else is there to talk about? I ordered the Riviera palette. Yay, so that should be here before too long. I've watched some reviews on it. They're kind of split down in the middle for the most part, at least the ones that I've watched. They're kind of split down the middle. Some of them they say is really good, and some of them they're saying it's not the best, but it's still good. But I collect all of the Anastasia palettes, so whether it's good or not, I do collect them, so I like to have them. That's just me. Got this little Wet n Wild foundation, but the more I look at it, it might be too light. I guess not. I can try it out for today. I used to use this foundation all the time. I couldn't remember what color I got. I feel like that's the color that I used to get, but I don't know. Maybe I was just a little paler back then. But yeah, I really like this foundation. It's full coverage enough for me, and I don't know if it's just me. I haven't really seen videos where other people mention that the smell of it smells kind of like children's paint-ish. Right, so I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if you guys can really tell-ish. I think the coverage is really good, better than I remember, or better than I thought, I should say. It does dry down like super fast though, which is good and bad. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, It's still a little tacky. So I think I'm just gonna set it with a little bit of this. I'll give it a second to see if it sets on its own. So I'm just going in with the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I probably could use this in shade a hair lighter. But things like that don't bother me much. We'll see how this looks with the foundation mixed all together. Yeah, I feel like the concealer, the NYX concealer hasn't looked this good with any of my other foundations. But I like it. It looks really nice. I think it looks really like put together and like seamless. Alright, so the rest of my face is still just a little bit tacky. So I'm going to set that with a little bit of powder because I feel like this foundation is already kind of a little drying. And I don't want to set it with too much powder because I don't want it to look crusty. I know I said a little bit, I grabbed a little bit too much there. Nobody's perfect, guys. I'm surprised this little Hoola bronzer has still lasted me because I feel like I got this literally months, well, it has been at least months ago because I got this before Christmas because I remember telling my boyfriend, oh, if you need to get me any like, not filler gifts, but any like smaller random gifts, just get me this. Because this is the first time that I had tried the Hoola bronzer. With Benefit. I mean, I've tried other bronzers, but I just never really liked them. And so, since I've tried this bronzer, I feel like the color is just boom, like on point, guys, on point. Alright, so I'm going to contour just a little bit. I'm so excited to get that Riviera palette, and I feel like I'm going to want to play with it a little bit before I like put the official review up. I feel like people who are not on the PR list, and there's some people who I was like, how did they get the palette? I mean, are they really on PR lists like that? But yeah, so they were on some PR list, I'm assuming. I don't know how else they would have gotten it, but they got the Riviera palette, and I feel like everyone was just trying to do the review in a rush and to just like throw it on there just to kind of get it out there to be like one of the first-ish to do the review, besides bigger beauty gurus like Jeffree Star and, you know, people like that to do the reviews to get the views, obviously. But I don't want to rush through my review on it. It's a very, very pretty palette. Like, I think it's unlike them to do such a colorful palette, but I think it looks amazing. I think this is, well, my favorite palette of all of theirs is their Norvina palette, but I don't know if this will replace Norvina #1 as, you know, in my #1 spot for it, but I could see it being a solid #2, you know? There's nothing wrong with being #2. #2 is better than #3, I guess. But that is just in my palettes that I own. Well, I don't know. I would say Norvina is probably, well, between Norvina and Huda. I think those are like my two favorite palettes. I feel like I kind of go back and forth. But yeah, I didn't do my brow. I just filled them in a very little bit with the Cella that I got in my BoxyCharm, just to kind of fill in the gap, because I feel like sometimes it looks like my brow dips a little bit. I use a Norvina palette because I was just saying how she was my favorite, so I'll go in with this palette. I'm gonna do base all over my base. All right, so that is base. And I think I'm just gonna do 2 colors, Love and Wild Child. Why is, oh my god, I'm so exhausted. I'm all over the place. And I hate having to lean in, guys, but I have to. I hit the little thing to refocus, so we'll see if that actually works. I've been getting through a lot of my samples, and some I've just been throwing away, honestly, because they suck ass. But I've been getting through some of them, so be patient. I'm gonna put on highlight. I think I'm just gonna put on a little bit of this What's Up. Right. I think we're gonna have to blend that out for just a little bit because I put on a little bit too much. Wasn't trying to do all that. It's just kind of like a dusty rose mauve kind of color lip. It's like, I would say it's a matte lip. So, yeah, so these wipes, which I got these ones at Walmart, they're the Aveeno Naturals, what does it say? Positively Radiant Active Naturals line, whatever. I really like them. I wonder if this has anything to do with changing my makeup wipes. As far as my skin, but all right, so I think that is it for today, guys. That's all I have. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because I feel like I was kind of like here and there and here and there and here and there. So we shall see. My next video after this will be my Riviera review palette. Hey everybody, I just wanted to put a quick little blooper at the end of this video. I got this in today, the Riviera palette. So I'm actually going to be reviewing this hopefully by tomorrow and get it up at the latest Saturday evening or so. So I'm hoping that I can get this up as soon as I can for you guys. It is a very pretty palette. I want to give you a little sneaky peeky poo, but you're gonna have to wait. So I will hopefully have this review up by Saturday, and until then, stay well. See you guys.